Nah, you are now?
You're recording.
Okay.
Do you need to see your hands right now?
Not yet. Okay, we're gonna be doing the race car skid. And I know it's been a long time since I said I was making this video, but I finally did it. The first section we're doing, this is the whole poem. The first section we're doing
Starts with officer.
starts with officer.
And ends
In this section.
Yeah.
Do I need to zoom? You
Memorize that.
good? You got the whole thing in the camera.
Okay. The first line goes, officer, I was going with the flow of traffic, the last of a pack of cars. I stuck in the back. And what you're gonna do for this first line is, well, Christian's gonna be teaching you.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm not recording
My
yet.
time to shine.
What?
Okay.
You're saying not recording it?
No.
Are you serious? Oh.
Cool.
Alright. Officer. Okay. When it says I was going with the flow of the traffic, you guys do this.
Just like,
What do we do for that one?
I forget. Side to side.
Basically, yeah, side to side. And then when it says the last of the pack cars, you quickly transition from this into a pack of cars.
Like this?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, instead of doing the cross that we did,
Uh-huh.
we're just gonna do this
That's what it
again,
was,
but
yeah.
we're gonna stop like this. And it's
Yeah.
gonna be more abrupt, like it's gonna be like,
And then after that, it says I stuck in the back. So you basically just,
stick your hands behind your back.
yeah.
For the next
And
part?
For the next part, yeah.
Okay.
After that it says, he replies, this might sound funny, but since you were the slowest, you were the easiest to catch. This is how it's gonna work. Your hands will be like this, and then it's gonna say, he replies. You still have your hands behind your back,
Yeah.
but then when he says, this
You'll
might
get
sound
it.
funny,
Yeah.
but since you were the slowest, that whole part you're just like wagging your finger at him.
Funny. And
This
then,
might sound funny, but you have to do it along with the words. So you're not just gonna go, this might sound funny, you're gonna go, this might sound funny. But since you, and then after you wag your finger, you're gonna go, but since you're gonna like point out at the audience, were the slowest, you were the easiest to catch. And when they say you were the easiest to catch, what you're gonna do is act like you caught somebody and you drag them back. After that it says, the driver up ahead, slant-eyed. And what you're gonna be doing for that,
is basically like binoculars, but just like with a pair of, you put your hands on top of your eyes, I guess, whatever. And then when it says slant-eyed, right after that, you turn into a slant. And then the next line, should you read it?
the next line says, it brought me back to a time, some tiny boats crossing the equator line, getting hotter, welcomed by groups.
And when it says it brought me back to a time, you're still in dispositions. And then when it says that, you basically go like that, like jazz hands. That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Something.
Okay, so when it
Something like
said,
that.
this is how it goes. When it brought me back to a time, some tiny boats crossing the equator line. Now after we do this, what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna teach you guys this when we rehearse this next time. You're gonna make a big, is this vertical or horizontal? I forgot.
Vertical.
Okay. You're gonna make a vertical line that goes this way. Well, yeah, a vertical line. And what one side is gonna do is they're gonna make a ship. Well, once they hit the line, the group of people on the other side, because the middle group is gonna be making the line, the group of people on the other side are gonna catch the ship and keep it moving. But then it's gonna say, getting hotter. I'm gonna repeat the whole line. It brought me back to a time, some tiny boats crossing the equator line. Getting hotter. After it says getting hotter, you're gonna act like you're fanning yourself.
It's not right now.
And then you say, he's wearing a jacket. Does it? He's
I'm from Hawaii. I can't really say anything.
okay. Getting hotter. Welcome by groups. That's the last 3 words. Welcome by groups. You're gonna act like you're going like this.
Like you want people to come closer?
Yeah, pretty much. But because the only reason why you're doing this is because it says welcome by groups of haters. Of haters is on the second line. So when you hear the person say of, you start punching. Act like you're fighting because they're haters. And you punch your haters.
Yeah.
I don't really punch anybody, but okay.
Probably gave birth to a kid who beat me up for a scholarship, or who beat me for a scholarship. For that part, what you're gonna be doing is when they say probably gave birth to a kid, you're gonna act like you're rocking a baby.
That beat you for a scholarship?
Who beat me? You're gonna go, who beat me for a scholarship.
And
Act
you
like you're
pretend
right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What the?
All those Chans and Chungs who remain underrated.
You point.
We basically do what we did with the
Jose
and Juan, and you point from left to right.
Yeah.
Who remain underrated. We couldn't think of something for this, so we'll figure out when we get there. Maybe they'd help me out since the pig's attack will be racially motivated. This is the last line. Go ahead.
All right. When it says that, when it says maybe they'd help me out, you'll do kind of like the welcome by groups part, but you'll go to your chest, help me out. And then after that it says since the pig's attack, you'll
Couldn't you go like this?
Yes.
Help me out, like
Help me out.
that's
I
the
get
sign
that,
for
yeah.
choking, and then you can go more easily.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is the help me out part, and then since the pig's attack, you just pretend you're attacking the audience. We'll be racially motivated.
Oh, I like that. Originally motivated.
Racially
No,
motivated.
you do, like, you know how, like, all those girls on Facebook make the pictures of them, like, doing the thumbs up sideways, like,
Oh, like
that's what you're doing.
yeah. Oh shit, my bad.
Okay. And that's the end of part 1. Now part 2 is gonna be
That last paragraph.
this last part right here, which is the longest part of the thing.
It's the funnest part too.
Goodbye.
Oh, can I come up with a line for this? Wait.
Done.
Yeah, pause.
What you just do, nigga?
What do you do?
Nothing, it messed up.
Okay, for the first 5 words, it says if I flee the law. You act like you're running. If I flee the law.
Yeah.
If I flee the law. If I flee the law in this souped up. And remember, you're standing for this. We're just sitting. If I flee the law, in the souped up, and then when he says low ride, you're gonna have your hands like medium height, and then when each time he says a word, you drop them down. Low ride. Okay? So it's if I flee the law in this souped up, pop your collar,
Pop it, swagger,
and the souped up low ride.
swagger type.
After that, it says it would be a hunt like when they crucified Jesus on 2 crossing lines.
So we do like arrow for hunt.
For hunt, everybody's gonna act like they're shooting an arrow.
Yeah.
After that, it says when they crucified Jesus on 2 crossing lines. This is kind of simple. You make a cross. Everybody's gonna make a cross. Like
all gonna-
one whole big cross.
We're gonna make a sexy cross. Like people in the middle, like you be in the middle. Like let's say like you get all the people that's in the middle, and then Christian just like sticks his hand out to the right, and then like all the people on the left side just go like this. Do you want our hands like this, or do you want us to like just?
No,
stick
well,
our
see,
arm
the cross is longer this way than this way.
Almost fell.
out?
So we'll figure that out when we get to that point.
Okay.
After that, it says, but what if I stepped out and he placed his hands on me and crossed the line? But what if? You're asking a question using body language. But what if? What if I stepped out and he placed his hands on me? You're gonna act like you're touching yourself.
Not that way though.
Not that way though. On me. Wait. Hands up on me and cross the line. And crossed. How do we do this again?
Stepped out, placed his hands on me, and crossed the line. You
Yes.
said place his hands on me, and then cross the line.
Oh yeah, and then cross
Yeah.
the line like you're done.
Bow. Like I quit. We're through. It's over. You're fired.
So it's, but what if I stepped out and he placed his hands on me and crossed the line? After that, it says testify against him and become a hero in minority eyes.
That one we had to skip.
Now we had to skip, so you guys are gonna be helping out with that.
Go like
one.
this, go like
It's time
skip.
for that.
Just have your guys' eyes normal, because your guys' eyes are already squinty. Since you're a minority, you go minority's eyes. You just-
Oh.
See what I
don't know
mean?
who we are. We're gonna be in darkness color.
It doesn't matter.
I want to be able to see myself, and I'm black.
Just like walk up front, squint your eyes, and then point.
Okay. I could feel it. The racial tensions. So we drew a line. You're gonna make a line, but it's gonna be. It's like the reverse of a collapsing line. You build it up. It's not gonna be just all of you going like this at once. It's gonna be like pretend my fingers are you guys. Instead of just going like this when they say make a line, you're gonna go like this.
Hey, what happened?
I'm talking about. I'm right here. So we drew a line. Now this part, this is your part. Move the camera to get.
Oh, the X part. Okay. So, next line, an X on my record made of 2 crossing lines. So, you're gonna say an X,
I thought we were just BSing.
then we're gonna try to like kind of, pretty much like just roll your hands together. Of my record. Wait, no. Of my wait, hold on. Of my record made of. How do we do the 2 crossing lines? We just go like this twice. Oh yeah, a record of 2 crossing lines. Okay, so it's gonna be an X on my record made of 2 crossing lines. Okay, next line.
My head is hot.
Well, I got lost.
I'm sitting between a
Maybe
pole. This
worse,
doesn't
thrown
feel
in
right.
jail, waiting for bail. Corrupt deal below the table, underhanded. Maybe worse, thrown in jail. There's gonna be 2 people on one end, and they're gonna act like
They're throwing someone.
Vertical line?
basically one guy. No, basically one guy is like holding the other guy by the collar, like this. Basically
Oh,
doing
yeah.
this, and the other guy's going like this. No, you're going like this, while the other guy's. And he's gonna act like he's throwing you. But while he's doing all that, everybody else is like pointing to him pretty much. Then when he throws him, everybody goes like this. It's like a change of scenes, and the people on the other end are gonna basically make bars and a guy's eyes.
Well, that's cool.
After that, it says waiting for the hands of that clock to cross each other and reach an understanding. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna basically, well, no, the people in the middle are gonna pretty much make a clock, and while they're making that clock, everybody's hands are just like going crazy. Next to the people in the middle are just going like this, doing anything. And then after that, it says, well, this is what the people in the middle are gonna be doing. Waiting for the hands of that clock to cross each other and reach an understanding. What they're gonna do is, the guy in the middle is gonna go. We're gonna give you a diagram what's gonna look like. Well, okay. The guy in the middle is gonna be like this, and the people on the sides of him are gonna be.
Oh, never mind. Gabe was in deep thought.
Oh.
He was just
my
like,
bad.
he was just.
That was like.
Okay. No, you remember, you guys are on my side.
Yeah.
So this is how it's gonna look like. Now you gotta be like right here. Oh, like this? No, just one hand. Remember? Like this. And then your hand is gonna do the same
Oh.
thing.
Okay.
And then the guy on the right, which is you right now,
Me.
is gonna use his other hand and act like it's seconds. And this is gonna be higher up. Act like it's seconds. Start going down. No. Like this.
Oh,
It would be better if you're standing up, all 3 of you,
Oh yeah, they see us then.
so I don't have to lean back.
This is what it's gonna look like.
I was in
Except, look, someone come grab the camera real quick. Gabe, you do. Just hold it. Watch. You can do it where if you're only doing 3 people, right?
I'm the camera guy now, son.
You could do it where it's saying,
I'm on the camera.
wait, one person just stays up. It can be where he stands behind you and I stand behind him. One person just keeps their hand straight up.
Yeah, but no, your hands
see.
all have to be under a leg.
Well, you can do that still. You can go like this.
And then the other guy's taller than us.
Just so people can see what it looks like from the side, one behind the other. Okay, we're coming back.
And so you can do
Coming
this,
back.
and whoever stays up can stay out, and whoever's in the seconds can do the seconds.
Oh, kind of like that I am me jank.
Oh, you have to keep your hand. You start your hand back, and you come back up.
Once my hand gets to
So he has one hand.
once the second hand, which is the hand that's moving the fastest, gets to the
But Kyokon.
gets to the six
He has
o'clock-
to have one hand like this, right? So he can start going up.
No, not yet. This is what's gonna happen. This hand would get to the 6, and when it gets to the 6, the other person's hand is gonna go up, down, and back down, so it hits the 6. Okay.
Alright, keep it good.
Oh, I am? Okay. Live long and prosper. Star Strike.
Star Strike.
Star Strike.
Okay. After that, it says And when I get out, I'd be a martyr that never gave up on.
I think that should be they never gave up on.
I don't know. But you guys are helping out with this sign too. After that, it says, "In my mind, go ahead, officer. Throw the cuffs on." And basically, when he says "in my mind,"
Just like
act like you're doing something with your
act
head.
like you
In
point,
my mind,
point at your cranium
yeah, in my mind, go ahead.
and then just go like this.
And then yeah, you gotta act like it. It's gonna be like
You're turning
okay.
yourself in.
No, it's. I don't know how to explain it. It's like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 is like this. They're like about to get cuffs on. 2 is putting the cuffs on them. So it's 1 2 1 2.
Oh, I get it now. That's smart.
After that, it says, "I laughed inside, predicting the vengeance." You're basically gonna act like,
Plotting your vengeance.
yeah. I laughed inside, plotting vengeance. Act like you're doing the evil hand. Like,
Can you do that face one more time?
Spam face.
Gohan, please, one more time.
what face?
The evil face. Alright, we got a close up.
After that, it says, he smiled back and was on his way to help out at a car wreckage.
Can you say it again?
He smiled back and was on his way to help out help out at a car wreck.
Oh, I got an idea. We go like this for the smiley face. Like, if we're gonna have those gloves, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna stick out like this, and then you can have your hands like that. That way you can see the smiley face. Okay.
No, it works.
He was on his way to help out a car wreckage. Should we make like another car or something?
This is what you're basically gonna do. It's gonna be hard to do, but you're gonna figure it out. You know how we made it? You passed the car on at the beginning?
Yeah.
This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna pass it on, but you're gonna pass it on at the same time. And when they hit each other, which is at the middle, they make a big explosion. You figure out. Just think about when at the beginning you're passing the car down. Like this. Watch. Ready? Pass the car down. Like that. Imagine that, except 2 at the same time. It's not gonna be that complicated.
Christian, connect with me. No homo.
What?
Make the car.
Touch tips.
Oh wait, that's okay. Pretend this is the middle. They're about to come into each other. This is what happens. And we all go like this. And then come back down.
That was hot.
My eyes were closed.
It is hot.
Alright.
And what's gonna happen is, after that line it says, "That was it," I thought. That racist pig, too racist to bother. That was it.
Ah,
It's
spider!
like Eureka.
Where?
I'm sorry.
Eureka?
You
Oh,
have
like,
to-
yeah.
You make an exclamation point above your head.
Okay, so like this?
You make an exclamation point above your head.
Time out, there's a spider on my leg. Ew. I killed it, don't worry, Christian.
Okay.
Man, you better kill it. I'll kill you if you don't kill it.
After that it says, maybe his shades blocked him from my true colors. Maybe his shades blocked him from my... I forgot what I was gonna do for true colors.
You should pull out bandanas.
True colors.
You guys should have like bandanas in your pocket and pull it out.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's gonna be like, true colors.
Any purple color, man.
Then I thought about my true colors. Exactly who was racist. You're helping us out with that line. I gave them profiles before I gave them faces. Assume and play victim on a daily basis.
That sounded like a
Helping out
lot.
that line. Blaming him for his people's history of tricks and traces. What you're gonna be doing for that? No, everybody's like pointing at each other. Anybody
at
can
each
be
other?
pointing at anybody.
What if we just all went like this? That we just like, we're not leaving anybody out.
It doesn't matter if
Like, nigga, I'm pointing at you.
If a person gets left out, they just point. Everybody's pointing. Doesn't matter if you don't get pointed at or not. You're just pointing at each other.
Okay.
Climax.
And you're just sitting there the whole time. After that says, maybe pulled over, not for who I am, but for what I actually committed. Helping out that one. If only an eraser could erase the race line crossed on my record. And what you're basically gonna do is you're gonna reenact what you did when you were making the book and crossing out your record. Except what somebody's gonna do, only it's gonna be like 1 2 1 2. Every other person's gonna be doing this, and then all the other people are gonna act like they're erasing it. And then what's gonna happen is while they're erasing it, the book slowly goes away.
Trade seats with me. I'm getting a cramp in my arm. Anyone?
Okay, guys, we're done.
We're done.